theorem 45, 45 and 90 degree. So if it is in the exam they may ask write 45, 45, 90 degree theorem and prove, or state 45, 45, 90 degree theorem and prove. So what to do? First you have to write the statement. What is the statement? Here it is 90 degrees, right? So we will take in a right angle triangle if each acute angle is 45 degree. So if one angle is 90 degree, remaining two angles we will take 45 each, both are same. Then side opposite to 45 degree is 1 by 2 times the hypotenuse. So what to do? In a right angle triangle, if each acute angle is 45 degree, from here to here we will consider as given. Okay, then side opposite to 45 degree is 1 by 2 times the hypotenuse is to prove. Okay, so according to this statement we will write given. So first we will draw in a right angle triangle. So we will draw one right angle triangle. Here right angle triangle is PQR. Here Q is 90 degree. Q is 90 degree. In triangle PQR, Q is 90 degree and remaining two angles are same measure, P equal to R equal to 45 degree. Okay, and then side opposite to 45 degrees. So here we have two angles, two 45 degrees. So here side opposite to 45 degree we will get two. First one is 45 degree, we'll consider this. So side opposite to this 45 degree is, opposite side is PQ. So PQ, and another 45 degree is this. So side opposite to this 45 degree is this thing. Okay, QR. So PQ is equal to QR is equal to side opposite to 45 degree. So side opposite to 45 degree are PQ and QR is equal to 1 by 2 times. So 1 by 2 into, times means into the hypotenuse. So in this triangle the hypotenuse is PR. So PR. Get clear? Next. So given and to prove. So this is the answer we should get. So proof. So proof from where we will start? In right angle, in triangle PQR, equal measures of 45 degree we will take. So angle P is congruent to angle R. It is given. Why these are congruent? Because both the angles are 45 degree. Okay, that's why these are congruent. So it is given in the question, given in the statement. So next, here we know the isosceles triangle theorem. What is isosceles triangle theorem? Isosceles means in a triangle, if two sides are with same measure and this is different, this measure is different. For example, this is 5, this is 7 each. These two sides are same. If in a triangle we have three sides, in three sides if two sides are same, equal measures, then we will call it as isosceles triangle theorem. Isosceles triangle. Okay, so isosceles triangle, this is isosceles triangle. So in the isosceles triangle we can take, here these are base angles. Base angles means, see this, see these two sides met in one point, consider this as P. Okay, same equal sides met in one point, that is P. So from P to wherever it met, Q and R, P to R, angle R, and from P to Q, angle Q, and P to R, angle R. So angle Q, angle R, angle Q and angle R are equal. I repeat, in particular triangle, in isosceles triangle X, Y, Z, if these two sides are same, then here base angles are also equal. Okay, and in converse means in reverse form. What is that? In a particular triangle, I am saying ABC, if these two angles are equal, then we can say that the side, whatever side, these two sides are equal with equal measures. We can say that these two sides are equal. One more example. In triangle LMN, if M and N, angle M and N are equal, then we can say that we will consider this as base angles. These are base angles. This is a base, and these two sides are equal. We can say these two sides are equal. Similarly here in this triangle, if these two angles are equal measure, we will consider this as base, correct? Just look at this. If these two angles are equal, this we will consider as base, and remaining two sides are equal, correct? Similarly here 45 and 45, these two angles are equal, then this we will consider as base, and remaining two sides are equal. We can say that these two sides are equal. This is the theorem of isosceles triangle theorem. So here, therefore, sec PQ is congruent to sec QR. Converse of isosceles triangle theorem. Isosceles triangle theorem. Therefore, we can say that PQ is equal to QR. The length of PQ is equal to length of QR. Consider this as equation 1. Now we will focus on right angle triangle. So in right angle triangle we can apply Pythagoras theorem, is it? So we will take in triangle PQR, angle Q is equal to 90 degree. This is given. So I will apply Pythagoras theorem here. So how to apply Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to side 1 square plus side 2 square, correct? So according to that, hypotenuse square is PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Pythagoras theorem. Here, therefore, here PR square plus, here PQ is equal to QR. Both are equal measure, right? So in the place of QR, we can write PQ. Is it? Instead of QR, we can write PQ. So PR square is equal to PQ square as it is, plus instead of QR, I will write PQ square. So what happens from equation 1? So next step, therefore PR square is equal to, here 1, this is also 1, 1 plus 1, 2 PQ square. PQ square is the like term. So 2 PQ square. Therefore, while removing square in the next step, therefore PR is equal to, here it comes root. While removing the square left side, right side we will take root. This thing will be same as it is. Only extra thing is root we will take by removing square here. So therefore PR is equal to, now we will subtract the root. Root 2 into root PQ square. This 2 and PQ square we are separating. Therefore PR is equal to root 2 into, here root and square. This can be cancelled, so remains PQ. Therefore next, PQ is equal to, PQ keep as it is, and root 2 we will take this side, so it becomes 1 by root 2, and this PR will be same to same. Only replacement is this, root 2 we are taking to left hand side of equal sign, so it comes in the denominator. So 1 by root 2 will take, and PR as it is, PQ also same to same. So here we know PQ is equal to QR. Therefore PQ is equal to QR is equal to 1 by root 2 PR. This is the proof. Here it is asked that to prove PQ is equal to QR is equal to 1 by root 2 PR. Hence proved. From 1 and 2.